911.
Yes, there's some explosions going on at Wadsworth, and I'm not sure what it is. It's
Wadsworth and what?
Between Chatfield and Pen Carl, and it's on the east side of Wadsworth. There's been 2 explosions.
Okay. What's your address?
My address is 7960 West Fairview. I live on the back, and I can see the explosion. There was a bolt of fire going up in the air.
Okay, and your phone number there is 933-9985?
That's correct.
And your name?
This is Lynn Jackson. I can see it from the past, and there's been 2 explosions. In the second one, there was a bolt of fire going in the air.
Okay, we'll get somebody started out there to check the area.
And there's a car there trying to see what's going on, and there's a lot of smoke.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
In the hours following the school's evacuation, the Western corporate media ran interviews with students and teachers who had witnessed the attack, in which reporters probed them for emotional reactions. Many of these witnesses reported attackers not matching the descriptions of Eric Harris or Dylan Klebold, 2 Columbine seniors announced as the sole planners and perpetrators of the attack. Their reports also mentioned attackers appearing in groups of 3 or more, and in places where Harris and Klebold never were. Independent journalists picked up on these and other incongruities in the information coming out of the Littleton area and posted them on the websites of 1999. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, amid pressure over the long delay in publishing their investigation's findings, released a report in May 2000, including over 11,000 pages of lead sheets, ballistics and eyewitness reports, and other attack-related media. The length of these reports did not lend them to rapid digestion, and the 9/11 attacks and overall shift in the American political climate of 2001 obscured many of the pressing domestic troubles facing America. Perhaps the dust of the Twin Towers has settled enough by now for the people of the world to take a fresh look at the attack launched on Columbine.
All right. Got the shooter. He's up on the top of our...
They've got the shooter?
They've got the shooter cornered.
He's cornered.
Football field behind the shed on the back half of our school.
So he's at the back half of the school?
Yeah, he's in the back of the school up on the football field by the shed.
Kathy?
The police can come in and get
at the back of the school?
Clement Park.
The shooter? Behind, on the football field, behind the shed. They've got him cornered. Is that, my deputies have him cornered?
Hold on just a minute. Do we have the shooter cornered, you guys?
Behind the shed.
Peter, this is Sid. Where's the shooter? Now they said he's gone to the library. He's in the building.
By 11:30, Harris and Klebold had officially thrown pipe bombs into the school's parking lot, shot and killed Rachel Scott and Daniel Rorbo, exchanged gunfire with law enforcement authorities, wounded several students and teachers, and moved inside the school through the cafeteria. Once there, they allegedly shot Dave Sanders, who later died in a classroom awaiting medical aid that never arrived. Harris and Klebold were then said to have moved to the library, where by 11:45 they had allegedly killed 10 more students, moved through the science room areas, and back downstairs into the cafeteria, where they allegedly spent about 15 minutes attempting to detonate explosives. By 12 o'clock, Harris and Klebold had allegedly begun making their way back upstairs, where they allegedly killed themselves by 12:08 in the library. After the smoke had cleared, SWAT teams entered the building.
The latest on the DOAs?
No, go ahead.
18 to 25 in the school.
18 to 25, and it looks like the 2 suspects are dead too, right?
Correct, yeah. But SWAT came out from their initial and said their initial count was anywhere from 18 to 25.
Okay.
So that's just a guesstimate. That doesn't include anybody that went to the hospital.
Their figures on the dead were echoed in the media by Sheriff John Stone, who, along with Sheriff's Deputy Steve Davis, did most of the talking on the part of Jefferson County. Stone added to the Denver Post that 17 of these deaths had been confirmed. All of the dead were officially left in the school to be taken to the coroner on the 21st. Among them were the alleged planners and perpetrators, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold. This photograph, taken in the building's library, shows both of them lying on the floor with gunshot wounds. This copy has been censored, but the uncensored version is available on the internet. Klebold's injury indicates that a bullet went through his skull from the left to the right in this photo. The gun he was holding is difficult to hold to one's own head and was found next to his right arm. Originally, investigators reviewing this evidence came up with the hypothesis that Harris's and Klebold's deaths were a murder-suicide. This was overruled, and a double suicide theory rests as the official story. The photo shows that bits of Klebold's brain and skull had been ejected onto Harris's left pant leg. Likewise, Harris's wound appears to have resulted in a trajectory of blood onto the lowest shelf of the bookcase immediately behind his head. This would appear to indicate that Harris and Klebold were lying in this exact position at the time of the shots having been fired. After the smoke had cleared, SWAT teams entered the building. The attackers are alleged to have used pump-action and semi-automatic weapons, meaning that, at the maximum, one shot is fired for each pull of the trigger, and not automatic guns, which fire multiple shots in rapid succession as long as the trigger is pulled. Although, in addition to citing an improvised explosive device total of 99, including bombs placed in the parking lot and found at attackers' homes, the JCSO report claimed that a total of 339 shots had been fired, 141 by law enforcement authorities, and 188 by the attackers. Even mainstream media indicated 900 shots, while independent counts of the ballistics evidence have yielded numbers closer to 1,000. After the smoke had cleared, SWAT teams entered the building. Including bombs placed in the parking lot and found at attackers' homes, the JCSO report claimed that a total of 339 shots had been fired, 141 by law enforcement authorities, and 188 by the attackers. Even mainstream media indicated 900 shots, while independent counts of the ballistics evidence have yielded numbers closer to 1,000.
So they begin building up Blackwater in that image, the Lodge and Training Center in North Carolina. 97 is a quiet year as they build it up. So 98 they open for business, and then in 99 the first of what would be almost annual tragedies or incidents that would end up bringing business to Blackwater took place. And that was the Comlumbine shootings in Colorado in April of 1999. Blackwater responded to those shootings by erecting a mock high school on their compound, and they called it Are You Ready High? And they invited law enforcement agents from around the country to come to Blackwater and train in how to face down against the violent youth of America's schools.
After the smoke had cleared, SWAT teams entered the building. Including bombs placed in the parking lot and found at attackers' homes, the JCSO report claimed that a total of 339 shots had been fired, 141 by law enforcement authorities, and 188 by the attackers. Even mainstream media indicated 900 shots, while independent counts of the ballistics evidence have yielded numbers closer to 1,000.
I dropped out of high school. I dropped out of high school.
Well, isn't that special?
What is Building 7?
Shot down the plane over Pennsylvania.